Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to the build of the Enterprise D. I just realised my hair is all the way down the back of my jacket. That's not a good start. Oh, that's much more comfortable. Okay, issue 5 finally arrived and we need to get busy building. There's going to be some good stuff in this one. Some of it we're not actually going to get to use yet, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be doing with this one, so let's get stuck in. So the pieces that we've got here, we've got some more parts that we need to stick onto the saucer section, which is kind of par for the course at this point. This is the start of the frame for the star drive section, which we are not going to be working with just yet, which is a bit of a shame. I'm really looking forward to getting started with that, but I think we need to wait for more parts first. I think they're going to kind of play into more of the kind of supports that go into, you know, kind of the saucer separation mechanisms. So I put that to one side and we're going to be faffing around with this. We are going to be completing, like, filling in this gap on the saucer frame, so I'm looking forward to getting that in. For now, we've got to put these supports on, so let me get the screws out and we'll stick these into place. Now those four bits of saucer support, I want to call it, they're installed. I'm going to get these spare screws stored away and then we'll grab the next set. So we've got one more bit of frame that needs to go on here. I think it's there, or is it there? I think that's it. It needs to sit like that, and then we've got, you know, this little alcove in the back there for where I think the star drive is going to connect in. Yeah, it seems a bit weirdly spaced, but it'll all come together. I'm going to trust in the instructions. If things go wrong, it's their fault, not mine. Right, that frame is nearly done. Ooh, we're close. But we've got a little bit that we can stick into the star drive section now, because we've got the Shuttle Bay Doors. They came in with this part, so let me grab what we've done with the back of the star drive and we'll get those installed. So obviously the main thing that I've got to worry about is making sure all of these wires are out of the way, so I'm going to gently try and tilt that out and then figure out how this is going to go in. I think I've got to kind of try and tuck it in under the reflective plate, sort of. Oh god, this is... There's so many wires in this now that I can barely get my hands around it all. Let me pull it off camera for a minute and I'll see if I can get that in. Okay, after much fiddling about, that's gone in. I think for how they've designed this, because this has to sit underneath the reflective plate here. It's not quite so much under the front, this one up in the top, but this one, quite a lot of that is sitting under there, so I had to kind of get it in under this, slide it down so that I could get like the wider end of the bay doors in, and then slide it back. It took an awful lot of effort. I think that they probably should have sent the doors before they sent all this stuff. These should have been installed first. In my unprofessional opinion, I think that's probably how it should have been done, but I'll get that screwed in, I'll get the other one done, and then we'll look at the next bit. Well, the Shuttle Bay Doors are now in. I've got one other little gripe with regards to these, and that's that they've only got one screw on one side, here in the centre. Now, that's all fine, provided you're not really going to be, like, poking the model all that much, but if you were to, you know, kind of prod this side or this side, they're not particularly well secured in. So yeah, it's not brilliant. As it is, it looks okay, but I may want to put a little bit of glue in on these sides just to firmly secure those in place. So I may do that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if more stuff is going to be going in and around these doors in order to try and keep them in place. But for now, we're done with that. So starting off the next section of the assembly, we've got the start of the battle bridge. So this is the battle bridge itself. That just needs to sit kind of on this. I think it's meant to clip into place into these little holes there. They've got some very small pins on the underside of this, so I'm hoping that these are going to hold okay. Let me see if I can get this in. Is that correct? Come on. I've got one of them. But you'll notice on the underside of this, it's got some magnets. Right, that's in. And I don't know how secure that is. And it's hard to get my nail under it, so yeah, trying to give that a little bit of a tug. That doesn't seem to be shifting, so I think I'm alright with that. It's not too bad. But there we go, that's a little bit of a start towards our star drive section there. Well, a continuation of the star drive, because we have already made a start. But that's going to do for now. The magnets are going to correspond to the rest of the star drive, and I think it's going to play into how some of the security for the saucer and the star drive when they attach together. What remains for this issue is more framework. We get to finally put the closing pieces on this, and oh boy, this thing's monstrous. Absolutely loads of screws on this one. What's that? Oh no, bit of fluff. Get out. No fluff on my bridge. Unless it's from the ship's cap, and then that's fine, because you just have to put up with that. So the rest of the frame is now in, but I've got to put a couple of little supports in here in the middle, because the moment is doing a little bit of this, and we don't want that, so let's firmly secure that with a few more screws. And there we go. Saucer frame completely done all the way round. Good God. That is just monstrous. And I love it. It just looks like I'm on a massive spider's web at the moment. I'm looking forward to finally getting to start putting like hull plating and everything on it, but I have a feeling we might be a ways off yet, because I think we've got to put... I'm assuming we got more of this stuff that needs to go on the underside, because we obviously need to support the underside of the saucer. So yeah, might be a while before we get to start seeing things really come together, but as it stands at the moment, yeah. Oh, this is fun. Before I get round to the last part of the assembly, they sent another free gift, and it's kind of, got a bit of a similar sort of graphic style to the mug. Very much ties into everything that we've got with what we're doing at the moment. So I figured I'd show that off as well. Give me a minute. It's a t-shirt. Bloody massive as well. They sent an extra large. I don't remember if there was an option for t-shirt sizing in when I signed up for all of this, so I just got sent this, and it's absolutely massive on me. It's quite nice, quite comfortable, it's a nice material. Graphic on it is quite nice as well. Enterprise development project, got some nice kind of blueprints and schematics of the ship. So yeah, don't know if it'll be kind of an out and about sort of t-shirt given the sizing. Probably just be pajamas really, but I like it. It's nice. Anyway, on to the last bit of assembly. So one of the additional pieces that we're not going to get to use is this. It should be instantly recognizable as the top part of the star drive where it connects to the saucer, and it looks really nice. The die cast in it is just lovely. Some of the detailing is really good. You can see the magnets here as well where this piece is going to connect in. So I kind of want to just... Oh wow, yeah, those magnets are nice and strong. But in here we're going to have the clamps that will connect to the saucer when everything's all in one piece. And yeah, I have a feeling that this gap here is probably going to have something else that's going to help secure that connection. So, you know, we'd need to remove the battle bridge, and then something in here is going to connect to the saucer. But I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to get to do with that. For now, I'm just going to stick this back on, and that can go into storage. For now, we've got more windows to install. Everyone's favourite. These are the ones that I have to install individually as well. Yay! So they only sent as many windows as I needed for this one. So either they're putting a great amount of trust in me to not lose them, or they were expecting me to keep hold of my spares in case I needed extras. But they're all in. Now we've got to put the reflector panels in and install the lights. So we actually get to start putting the reflector panels in first. So I've got to install them like so, and put the screws in down the center, then put the lights in, and then finish the, you know, kind of securing all of the lights and the plate and everything. So let me get on with that. Alright, there's no difference in any of the wiring for this stuff, so I think I can just put these lights wherever, which is good. Let's see about doing that. And there you have it. That's all in. Last thing we get to do is to test all the lights that we've just installed. So let's do that. And there we go. Beautifully installed. Very happy with that. So that's going to do it for this issue. We haven't got anything left. Everything else in the magazine is all talking about episodes and how they were written and what went into it. But no, this has been good fun. I'm very anxious and eager to get started with all of the Star Drive stuff that we had parts for. The fact that they've just sent bits that I can't do anything with at the moment, I'm just kind of like, oh, let me assemble stuff, come on. But overall, this has been really good. I'm looking forward, as always, to getting new parts so I can just continue this build and have some fun with it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays, gaming content, music stuff, a lot of other Trek-related things. And if you enjoyed this video, do leave a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, do subscribe to the channel. Maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video. I'll catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield signing off.